I only got one. Oh, I only got one.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. And the Roadrunners will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Texas State's offense will get first crack at it here. The last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
Grab behind the line. It's Burrell. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside the... And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So UTSA's offense has the ball for the first time.
Run 6 speed.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the... Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Roadrunners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Roadrunners have this offense rolling. Gives it on the option. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They go right back to it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal.
First.
Nestled just
The summer
inside that
solstice.
right upright.
It's the
And
summer
with that,
first.
they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice...
I got it wrong. I didn't lie.
They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Owens. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back
Oh, my God.
Ready to run another play.
Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. And the Roadrunners in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to...
Yeah.
It's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the move, it's Burrell. Runs through a tackle. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Fires to the tight end. There he goes. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter.
First, Mr. Niblett.
Wants to throw. It's Owens. Going to
So
take a
that's-
shot.
Ah,
They can't
come
hook up.
on.
Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They'll force another incompletion.
And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell
Niblett. It is not working.
Just keep slinging it.
Ugh.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Using his legs to buy some time. Incomplete.
I'm sorry. Strategy, just not it, bro.
to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. That's caught. It's Johnson. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
The Bobcats will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He wants to throw it. Looking for the score. Incomplete. He's trying to find his man for 6.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking for the goal line. Give him 6. Touchdown, Texas State. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Unloads to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man. It's Johnson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the Bobcats will hustle to the line. Just going to keep it after the snap. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Bobcats getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Burrell. Breaks into the open. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Nice
Listen,
job
me,
by
I
the
was
defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
Off the play fake on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this
What's
guy.
up with you?
It's affected him. He has not looked very
Blow your
accurate.
house.
Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help
Lay
this guy
down.
out.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion.
let him go.
Oh, they're after him.
Still didn't see him.
And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trusting your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the offense gets an automatic 1st down after the roughing the passer penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Running back searching for a hole. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that 1st down marker. It'll be 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out.
But you got it.
And it's right down the boulevard. That brings him to within 1.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half.
And the Bobcats will kick it away to start the 2nd half.
Trying to get up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the 2nd half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little 2nd half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the 2nd half so that they can win this game.
They'll try the jet sweep to pick up the 1st down. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Roadrunners decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He might want another play. To the air on second down. Gets it out fast. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Bobcats racing to the line in a hurry-up. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Pocket breaking down.
Man.
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Unloads it left. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Quick pass on the fly motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll keep it himself. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now they regain the lead. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got it behind the line. It's Burrell. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. Running to Green. Turning it on. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
The Bobcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking for a crease. It's Pryor. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be...
Who is that? South of the No, I'm thinking Atkinson. And how? That's one.
3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Bobcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up and then put another play back to back, and all of a sudden they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark.
The Bobcats with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. starting to feel a little pressure. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gonna look downfield again. This time he's got it. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses.
Oh, he's got some space. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Yeah.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1, gets him out to the 5. And the Roadrunners are in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He lofts one down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Great job by this defense. They started the drive with the offense backed up, in the shadow of their own end zone. Nice job being aggressive, keeping them there, and now they're going to have a chance to flip the field and really give their offense good field position.
And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. The Roadrunners will punt it away on 4th down. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there.
Why did I do that?
Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. We've reached the break, and it's UTSA on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters.
It's not one passing yard.
They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Going right to work up top. A lot of defenders around on that screen. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. They get him on the ground.
What? Holding.
But there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the tailback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to...
There he goes. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. And the Roadrunners want to move quickly. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
How about this offense,
Oh,
man? You
I'm
got to
trying to
love
play.
it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
Trying to barge their way in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UTSA.
Oh, we can't
Follow
lose.
the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Here's a heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
Breaks into the open. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10.
0-2, oh my God.
Some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires one high and deep. Snags it down the right side. Finds a seam.
I've been looking for that all day.
Texas State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Roadrunners want to crank the tempo. Two-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give and tick, 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 tick. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Roadrunners line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Got his man downfield. He's loose. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now, first and goal.
Now, really good job by the wide receiver understanding. I don't have timeouts. A few extra yards are not going to help my offense, but stepping out of bounds, stopping the clock, getting the first down, continuing to keep this drive alive to try to come over here and take advantage and maybe win this game.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Quarterback keeps it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Got to give this team credit, guys, because good teams find ways to win games. I know they were their favorite coming into this one, but you get the touchdown when they need it. You got to convert the two-point play to tie this thing up. There's still time left at the end of this game, but you feel like the momentum is now back on their side.
He's
got it.
The two-point try is
Let's go.
We are tied here in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that.
Hold on, let me, I need a timeout. Oh, smack. Ah. All right.
Play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take it in. This drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in for the first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Myers to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And that one's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, try to maximize this time, and get in a position to win.
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Throws for the tight end. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And if they're going to run the football late in the game in this situation, not that close to scoring zone, they've got to take a timeout here. You've got to make sure you save as much time as possible and communicate with your quarterback.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Now facing a 3rd and long. Power football with the run. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good. He drove it through the uprights. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent. Does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be...
more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna charge my phone. That's the person. Let's lose rivalry game.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers in the... Off the RPO, complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
This time they'll go to the running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Bobcats moving quickly to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Owens. Snagged out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone.
Let's go. Field goal.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. He rifles one deep to the left. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. A shot for the end zone.
Let's go.
Bobcats. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Back to throw. It's Owens.
Oh, come on. You're supposed to throw that.
Pressure and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end
I didn't
makes the
think I
grab,
caught
first
that.
down, still on his feet. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the offense on second down. He wants to throw it again. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Texas State.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
We got 3 backups from UT starting.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Well,
I fucking know it. They didn't score.
Scanning the field, it's Owens. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Card in the backfield. It's Burrell. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Catch in the middle, it's Graham.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this is the part of the field where it starts to be even more clear, right? I'm not backed up in my own territory. I'm getting towards midfield. 4th and inches. I can't get inches. I like my offense. I like their aggressiveness. And I like the way they went and got the first down.
And the Bobcats are on the move. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. No huddle offense to the line. Looking downfield, it's Owens. A little screen to the running back. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. The Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He's got him. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run it. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Bobcats come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good...
Touchdown, Texas State. And that one will give him... Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. To the ground with the back. Turning it on. The 50. The 40. At the 20. And
Yes,
he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bobcats. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive,
Love
too, when you
seeing
can...
CSA, but beat me.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the ground, it's Burrell. On the move at the 30. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Throws to the wideout.
Oh.
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Takes it the other way. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense.
You want
Well,
to
the
get
good
it
news
together,
is they
you know
threw a
what I mean?
touchdown pass last time. It was
Just
just
like
to
we
the wrong
lost to
team.
UTSA.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Try to get it to the edge. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Yeah, and not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the 4th quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Marches ahead. And he takes it in for the score.
I swear to God,
Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're...
That's a good win. What? No way. I beat the number 5 team and only went up 2 spots. Michigan dropped big time.
Yeah, but I forgot you was even alive, fam.
That's fucked up.
Like, and what's crazy is I didn't have my headset on this whole time, and I didn't heard you talking in my ear. I just been like, if you ever said anything to me, I was just ignoring the fuck out of that. I'm not gonna lie, I just was not listening.
That's
I
fucked
wasn't
up.
doing it on purpose, but I was having a very important conversation with a very important person, like a very, very important conversation. Like, yeah, it was
It's just your
groundbreaking.
life, bro.
Nigga, you saying my wife not important?
Biggie,
Bitch ass
can't you
nigga.
be
I'm
quiet?
just saying, you made it seem like it was the goddamn
Okay,
government,
Steve,
nigga. You made it seem like you talking to the president's secretary. So I got my glasses today.
Nigga just had a pair of glasses 6 months ago, bro.
Yeah, I
What the fuck are you
lost them
doing to your
bitches.
glasses?
I don't know. I lost them bitches on my way back from the river somehow.
I wouldn't even keep buying more, bro. At that point, just
No, I should have got contacts, bro. It's only my second pair.
yeah, this year.
Okay, Biggie, you can stop being quiet now.
It's got a clock. It's a golden bitch.
It's in the hallway. Like, they're running in the hallway right now.
The hallway.
Not on the floor. But they're making noise. Like, it sounded like they were screaming or something.
UTSA not up there. Oh well.
And you talking about the whatever was in the attic, right?
They still up there. They're running around right now. But they not running over the bathroom no more. They running over the hallway.
Oh yeah, we gonna call them people again.
I'm gonna go tomorrow. Fuck that.
Yeah.
This shit gotta be stopped. Like, baby, I need to figure out what to cook tomorrow. Cause I'm not buying food twice. I'm buy food for breakfast because I have to. And then, yeah.
Welcome to UFCU Stadium in San Marcos, Texas, home to the Texas State Bobcats.
Dip, tell my nigga Two-Shot say what's up, Mo.
And the Bobcats will kick it away to start.
You heard Tremaine?
What?
Tell my nigga Two-Shot say what's
The
up.
returner will
Tisha
field and
sleep.
try to do some business.
Tisha been asleep for the past
He was
hour.
hoping something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20.
Who's
So
asking?
Colorado's offense will go on the attack first. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush, and you cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front seven, and they register a sack early here on only the second play of the game.
Now on the move. Nice move there. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Lewis to throw. Got his man in the middle. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming. They'll move the tight end. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got enough for the first. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. The screen, he can go. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Got his man quickly. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense, keeping it very simple.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big 2nd down. Probably expect.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown run.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Texas State's offense will go to work for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown!
Let me go to the stove. I'll be back. Rena, hush. Rena, hush. I'm gonna go to the stove. Stop barking at me, bro. Lucy, why are all this barking at me? Okay, go play. Tell Lucy go play.
Buffaloes! The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Owens. Buying some time. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Burrell. Touchdown, Texas State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it until the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
And he puts through the extra point. They just cut into this deficit, and now they're trying to get the ball back early with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Dropping back, it's Owens. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll run the screen. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle.
Grabs it up to 25 in stride. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Defense comes.
Dip, you trying to be a real nigga, bro?
What?
You know, I did give you 15 real dollars earlier.
Under heavy pressure, lets him fly.
Okay.
So, can I get your Martin coin?
Got it down to the 22. The defense's head may still be
I'm just post a bunch of shit in the auction, you just go buy it.
From the 22. Back to pass, it's Owens.
Because let's be honest, you're not
to
gonna.
the right.
You're just not.
Incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
But that means I gotta stop doing what I'm doing now to do that.
One of those guys, and he just gets the SWAT right there.
You're still in your game
he's
over.
in the top 10 in the nation in interceptions for a reason. Just such a great feel for the passing game, where guys are. It's fun to watch him play defense.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short.
Let me just put in
And
for
the
like
third
100
down
K.
pass is incomplete. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll
I'm
try
trying
to
to get this
throw and pick
down,
up
bro.
the first
Let's
down.
go, LeBron.
Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Great place to start for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. He's got it on the move. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. All wideouts, no backs. Bringing the heat. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. And he will score. Just about a half minute to play in the first half. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Rushes on him. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock. A quick breather. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. To the air, it's Owens. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. He's going to let one fly down the middle. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's the field. Oftentimes, that results in interception, so lucky that ball was incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Throws toward the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
What?
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start lofts one high and deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. Breaks into the open. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Back to throw, it's Owens. He's moving out of the pocket. Unloads to the wideout. That, friends... play. Incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
The Bobcats have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They want to get this defense on its heels.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Wants to throw again. It's complete to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to sling it on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mims. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Bobcats! To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. Good gain on the return. He'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the grab inside the 30. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Wants to throw on first down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here comes the Heat. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Texas. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking downfield on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Dances away to buy time. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. At this juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Texas State. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. Is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Snap in the shotgun. Picked off to stop the threat.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a two-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football. Get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because
You kidding me, right? He was. But auto recruit now.
Are you almost done or?
Yeah, hold up. I got you.
Look, Damon, I'm worried about Stefan. He says that everything's okay, but he's clearly struggling. How long is it going to take before he's back to normal?
2 days, give or take?
It's been a few days.
Give then. I don't know. It's a big deal.
He's not himself, Damon.
Well, maybe his problem is he's spent too long not being himself.
Please don't make me sorry for asking you.
It is what it is, Elena. Stefan, you know, this is good behavior, Stefan. Rein it in, Stefan. Fight against his nature to an annoyingly obsessive level, Stefan. But if you think there's not another part to this, then you have not been paying attention.
He's not you. Not even close.
Well, he doesn't want to be me. That doesn't mean deep down that he's not.
Nigga, we ever play this fucking game, bro?
What you said, though?
I said we ever gonna finish playing this fucking league shit, nigga?
Yeah.
I tried to invite your ass the other day, nigga. Hold on, I'm sending my season, bro.
You good? Just let me know when you on.
What's up?
Yeah, Texas State made me mad. Nigga, we lost to UTSA unranked when we was ranked 15. We lost to them niggas by 3 points. Next week, we go out, got to play for number 5 Michigan, beat their ass, and then lose to an unranked Colorado the next week.
Why were you worried about what I thought?
Is it online or?
I don't know. It's weird. Going your whole life thinking you're related by blood to someone.
Does it bug you that we're not?
No. Jared, you're my brother.
I thought we was ready for a run. Hell no.
So, Mr. Saltzman said you've been doing great in history now.
Yeah, he's really been helping me out. Yeah, he gave me some extra credit.